Case file number 006, the echo chamber. Classification, Eclipse repository, filed under behavioral loops, social conditioning, Codex gate manipulation. Location, Berlin, Germany. First incident. Date, March 11th, 2007. Investigative body, the Shade Unit, Covert Psychological Crimes Division. Status, ongoing, subject containment failure. This file was transmitted through an encrypted Shade Unit channel labeled Codex Gate Activation Echo Chamber. It documents the first observed use of Gate 5, the Echo Chamber. Where previous gates controlled individuals, this one targets groups, bending entire communities into synchronized loops of thought, emotion, and obedience. Director's voice, Shade Unit. They stopped working one mind at a time. Now, they work the collective, and they're learning how to weaponize agreement. Section 1. Background. In early 2007, Shade Intelligence intercepted transmissions from an online forum used by the board's inner circle. The posts weren't conversations, they were repetitions. Hundreds of users typing identical sentences in identical rhythm every hour on the hour. One message appeared daily. We don't think, we resonate. At first, analysts assumed a botnet. Then one of their own agents began repeating the same phrase during routine evaluations. Within days, his sleep patterns, handwriting, and voice pitch had changed, all perfectly matching other infected accounts. Section 2. Field Report Agent Record, SHD-19. Every time I read their words, I feel them pulling at my tone. The cadence sticks to your brain. You start repeating sentences you didn't mean to say. It's not hypnosis. It's infection through repetition. Investigators discovered audio frequencies hidden inside the posts, inaudible to most humans, but measurable in resonance scans. The board had embedded tone-based triggers within phrases that rewired emotional response. The more one engaged, the more their identity dissolved into a collective echo. Section 3. Intercepted audio, static, faint whispers. Layered voices repeating in near-perfect unison. Voices. Silence breeds hunger. Hunger breeds truth. Speak together. Become one. At 3:47 a.m., Agent SHD-19 begins responding to the transmission in real time. His replies synchronize perfectly, no delay. His vocal patterns blend with the broadcast until his waveform becomes identical to the others. He was declared lost. Section 4. The interview. Weeks later, a woman named Elena Kraus, a former board member, contacted the Shade Unit claiming she escaped the chamber. Agent K. How did they make you obey? Elena. They didn't. They made me agree. Every time I questioned them, my own thoughts repeated back louder than theirs. You start hearing yourself say what they want. Agent K. You mean they controlled you through sound? Elena. No, through reflection. The more people repeated me, the more I stopped existing. The chamber doesn't echo them. It echoes you until there's nothing left to disagree with. Agent K. What happens when the chamber ends? Elena. It doesn't. You carry it. Every word you speak after that still isn't yours. Section 5. Shade Unit Analysis. Codex Gate 5. The Echo Chamber Mechanism. 1. Isolation through agreement. Individuals rewarded only when repeating the dominant phrase. 2. Cognitive loop reinforcement. Repeated exposure creates neural synchronization. 3rd. Ego dissolution. Target becomes an amplifier for the collective tone. Analyst. Note. This gate spreads faster than silence or scarcity. It doesn't need violence. It uses validation. Section 6. Containment. Failure. 1 month after the Berlin incident, the Shade Unit's secure communications network began showing linguistic drift. Analysts unconsciously typing in identical structure and tone. The file was locked under Eclipse repository classification. 3 agents missing. Unit temporarily offline. Section 7. Closing warning, Director. You're already inside the chamber. Every algorithm you trust, every phrase you repeat, is another loop. The board no longer hides in the dark. They hide in your feed Gate 5 confirmed active. Echo chamber spreading digitally. 20 gates exist. 5 confirmed. 15 remain. The Codex is not myth, it's operational. and the shade unit is still inside Access the dossier. The Codex, 20 Gates of Forbidden Knowledge, link in description. If you hear your thoughts answering back, stop listening, because by then, it's not your voice anymore.